Okay, so I just want to talk briefly about these compounding interest and exponential growth, exponential decay models, um, and just kind of go over the formulas because you will need this, all right? If it's compounded yearly, your new amount will be equal to your principal amount multiplied by 1 plus your rate, all raised to the number of years that you compounded. So in this case, I would multiply 1,000 times 1 plus 0.08 raised to the 60th power. And you type that in the calculator and you would get an answer for that. If it's compounded quarterly, then this simple formula here changes just a little bit. Your amount is now equal to your principal amount multiplied by 1 plus your rate divided by the number of times it's compounded in that year, because they're not going to give you the interest rate every time they compound it. They'll only give you a fraction of the interest at that compounding time. But the number of times that you compound then is then multiplied by the number of times you compound in a year. So in this case, right, your amount is equal to 1,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.08 over 4. Because they're only going to give you 2% of the interest every quarter. At the end of the year, that would be 8% interest. But if you're compounding it 4 times a year and then doing it over 60 years, you're actually going to be compounding 240 times. So that's your formula for compounding quarterly. If it was compounding monthly, then that 4 would change to 12, and the other 4 would also change to 12. If they compound daily, then it changes to 365. But compounding continuously, right, that's a slightly different formula altogether. Your new amount is equal to your principal multiplied by E raised to the RT. Okay, so your interest rate becomes exponential. And this is sometimes called the PERT formula. All right? And make sure that it's PE raised to the RT. So your new amount is equal to 1,000 times E to 0.08 times 60. And in each of those cases, you would evaluate and figure out which amount of money is the most. But first you have to be able to put it into the correct formula. And those are the 3 formulas for compounding that you need to make sure you're clear about, you understand, and you can apply. Okay.